Hey, Shalom. This is Matthew 16 and 26. For what is a man profited if he should gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh, the ones apostles, great millstone, and Shalom, true brothers in the highways and byways, doing the work sincerely and faithfully and continually fighting that good fight of faith. Lord willing, we'll find that number to be delivered. All right, but until then, we're going to keep pushing this word until Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai seals the deal. All right, as you see, the picture says, sell your soul. And the majority of you Israelites out, these Israelites out there who are seeking to be somebody in the entertainment world, sporting realm, music realm, whatever the case may be, they have to go through this process of selling their soul. All right. Now, this is just a Google image that I saw, but it kind of gives you a little bit of an insight of what they do. All right. And it says, I, whatever their name may be, hereby agree to sell my one and only mortal soul to the devil. And it says price asked. So all these Israelites out here who are in this circle, they'll ask for $4 million. Right. And then it says, by signing this contract, I agree to surrender my soul to the devil upon expiration into a life of enslavement and torture for all eternity, for the sum of. And the devil might say, you ask for $4 million, they might give you 300,000. And Jake is so foolish, they'll do it. And this is why a lot of these entertainers and rappers and musicians and whoever they may be, this is why you always hear their backstory about getting beat by the industry. All right. But there's also other ways they sell their souls as well. All right. So I'm going to go here. We'll play this clip and we're going to get into some scriptures. All right. It says blackmail comedians and actors that have worn dresses. I'm going to scroll down. Now, it's not that these actors and comedians, it's not that they're wearing dresses. It's the fact that they're totally transforming themselves into women. Right? And there's a few actors out there who, who've gone against the grain. But once they've done that, their career went to shit. But the majority of these actors, these Israelite actors out here, this is somewhat their rite of passage. All right. So first is the Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans. That's they two white chicks. Now, I'm not going to play the videos. I'm just going to scroll through it. Kevin Hart. And like I said, they're not just wearing a dress. They're putting the whole 9 yard on. Weaves, earrings, dresses, skirts, high heels, the whole shit. And again, like I said, they're totally transforming themselves into women. All right. Number 3, Dave Chappelle. Now, I'm going to play this one because we've all heard the controversy of Dave Chappelle and, how he gave up $50 million because he didn't want to wear a dress. And if you see the title, it says Dave Chappelle, maybe. Well, let's play the clip and see what the deal is here.
Howard the Shark Chuck was fined again by the...
Oh, shit. Forgive me.
Howard the Shark Chuck was fined again by the FCC today.
Very exciting. Robin's going to do the news, and we got some great guests coming in. Hey, what are you guys laughing at so much? I think I banned them too much. Jerks. All right, let's play a new video about my movie's Bonanza. Rob, you show the tape. What do you think of it?
Well, Howard,
Hey, Robin, what's the matter with you? You have a cold?
as a matter of fact, I do.
Really? Probably a chest cold. Hey, Robin, you taking temperature?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just stick the thermometer. Oh, very good, Robin. Hey, I'm getting a fever just watching. Hey, let me tell you something, Robin. I wouldn't mind sticking my thermometer down there. Well, mine only works rectally. All right, Robin, what do you think of the tape?
All right, enough of that shit. All right, so you don't see what's going on below, but clearly he's portraying a woman with the lipstick, the earrings, and a blouse or whatever it is, and it showed that there was some bosoms there because they asked him where he put the thermometer, and it showed a big, big chest, So again, this is in 1993, but the point's still being made. All right, these men have gone to the lowest of the low to portray themselves to be women. All right. Now, there are women out there that can play these parts. There's no need for these men to dress themselves up as women, act like women, because once you put that kind of vibration on yourself, you then take on the vibration of a woman. You're sashaying and sauntering around and, twinkle toeing and shit. This is what you do to yourself. All right. Eddie Murphy, he on the list. Ricky Smiley, he on the list. Jamie Foxx, he's on the list. Miguel A. Nunez Jr., not too familiar with him, but he on there. He an Israelite. Chris Tucker. Now, again, it's not that these men are just wearing a dress. They're full-blown, transformed into women, man. And you know what this vibration does? This vibration then starts to pick up, some speed, and it goes right across the board for all these other men out there who are seeking to, make it big or get rich or what have you. All right. So we understand that, everybody's, looking to be well off in this kingdom, but to go to this length and to go to this extent, Esau knows who you are, man. He knows who we are. He knows what the laws that we are governed by. Whether you know them or not, you are Israelite. And he understands that by doing these things, it makes you less of a man. All right? Esau got you, man. They got you stock, lock, and barrel. Martin Lawrence. Okay? Arsenio Hall. Tyler Perry. And Flip Wilson. Now, Flip Wilson is back from the 60s. All right? But, again, to go to this length, to wear the wigs, the makeup, the dress, the nylons, the heels. Where's your dignity, man? These men have no dignity. All to what? All to get rich quick? If you want to call it getting rich. But that sends that vibration out there to all those Israelites out there who are looking to break into the industry. Now, my man, who I used to run with years ago, he's into the industry or whatever. And I caught a video where he was full blown turned into Janet Jackson on the stage, performing full blown. And they kept panning over to LL Cool J. He's in the corner, like giving him that nod of approval, like, yeah, that's it, my man. Full blown. Janet Jackson, head to toe. I think he was doing that song, the Pleasure Principle. I think that's what it was. But all that being said, again, Esau knows who you are, man. And this is why he has you, men, degrading yourselves by putting on these women's garments, dressing up with the makeup and the wigs, and prancing around, sashaying and all that other shit. Now, let me go back to that real quick. Let me go back to that, because I want to go up to the one with Kevin Hart. Now, I haven't played this one. I only played that one. Let me play this. And if it shows what I'm thinking it's going to show, watch how he comes out from the back. Forgive me for this commercial.
Good morning. I'm Wolf Blitzer, and this is... This week, with the Catholic Church mired in scandal, the conclave of cardinals have gathered to select the new pope. Aaron Carbonell is standing by at the Vatican. What can you tell us, Aaron?
Wolf, there's speculation that the...
There you go, right there. Now watch how he comes. Watch how he comes from the back.
The new pope is 9 years...
Watch how he comes from the back. Watch how his mannerisms and how he's acting. Just like a goddamn woman, man. All right? Check this out.
Old Oscar nominee, Quvenzhané Wallis.
Wow. Wow. I don't think anyone saw this one coming.
Quvenzhané Wallis, of course, the first African American, the first female, and first child pope.
And
Right.
But it
So
looks
that's enough of that shit. But you see what I'm saying? You see what they got these men doing? How you supposed to, look at your sons in the face and be like, yeah, you're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to tell your sons and teach your kids how to be a man. But then turn around and be all dressed up in women's garments and clothing. All right? This is Deuteronomy 22:5. It says, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on woman's garments. All right? For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord. Now, Esau knows this, but the unfortunate thing is our people don't know it. All right? So you putting on these women's garments, and at the end of the day, you're only making yourself look like a fool, man. Less of a man. All these women on this planet, you mean to tell me they can't find a woman to play these parts? And I'll say this, there's a few of these men out there who truly, was against the grain, and good for them. Their moral character had some integrity. But the majority of our men, these Israelite men who are in this industry, because what that does is it leads to deviance, other deviances. Okay? Next thing you know, they're not casting you to put a damn dress on. They're casting you to kiss and suck all over another man in a bedroom, all hot and steamy. This is Romans 1:27. And it says, likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burning their lust one toward another. Men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their own error which was met. All right? You see all these actors, taking these roles and doing these parts where, they're gazing over at a man and, looking at him all intently. Why? Because that's the shit that you got to do if you want to make it big. You want to sign that contract, Now, going back to that Kevin Hart thing, prior to him, he had an interview a week prior talking about he got a moral compass that he's not willing to go beyond and all this other shit. And 1 week later, they got him. Right? But you see, Will Smith had a movie. He's up there sucking face with another man. And that's the vibration that's being put out there in the world, especially unto our people. Our people are sucking that shit up, man. And they're going out and they're playing these parts and acting these parts. There's more, and this is Sodom and Gomorrah. There's more homosexuality out there amongst the men of Israel than I can even believe. We can even believe, man. But this is the nature of the beast in this place, right? Now I read this at the beginning. I'll read it again. Matthew 16:26. It says, "For what is a man profited if he should gain the whole world?" Right? They make millions. You put on that dress, put on that makeup, you put on that wig, you stuff that, you stuff the dress with all kinds of, features, so you're looking all more and more like a woman. You gain the whole world with that shit. And don't even think twice about it. Talking about, I'm getting into character. And it says, again, if a man shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul, or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Right. So again, those sacrifices that, these celebrities have to undergo. You may have to sacrifice your mother, your father, somebody dear to you or next to you, next to kin. All in all, once you start making those agreements and you start signing them contracts, within them contracts, somebody's on the chopping block, man. And in order for you to keep that money And to keep that status and that fame, you got to sacrifice somebody. And this shit ain't no secret. Okay? They'll gladly sacrifice a family member in exchange for their own soul, that they can continue to live a lavish life. You know? And I'm sure brothers who are in the know, and throughout the past of time and years, you've heard all these so-called celebrities mysteriously, their family members mysteriously got killed. It ain't no goddamn mystery. It ain't no mystery. They set these niggas up to get put out, man. You know? So if a man's gonna gain the whole world, you know, what's he got to show for it? You know? Continuing on. Isaiah 46:8. It says, remember this, and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. All right. You Israelites, you are the most desired men on the planet, believe it or not. Okay? Even in this kingdom, in the time we're coming in, everybody wants to be like us, man. Everybody. You know, the Lord said we are the salt of the earth. You know, and what do you do with salt? What do you use salt for? To add flavor. So everything that we put our hands on, or anything that we, you know, perform, it's badass, man. But again, knowing how much of a threat we are to these nations and these heathens and these Edomites, they want to do what? Put you at your lowest state. Put you so far down below the line where you sitting there running around with a goddamn skirt and high heels, demoralizing yourself over some base men, man. Over base men. These base men are looking at you and scoffing at you and mocking you. And these base men know exactly what it's going to take to get you to bow down to them. Yeah, we need you to play this part. What's the part? What's the role? What's the script? Yeah, you're gonna be a black man and you know fall in love with your co-worker. His name's gonna be fucking Jaquan or some shit. And the next thing you know, you in the rehearsal going back and forth, talking about you played a great part. You know, you got into character. Bullshit. All right. But again, we're also living in Sodom and Gomorrah, which is a perfect fit for this place in Babylon. Perfect fit. This is Romans 12:2. It says, and be not conformed to this world. Because you people don't have spiritual, you don't have spiritual eye salve, if you will. You'll just conform to this world, because this world is all you got to look forward to. All right? You think these riches and this money is going to last you forever. And let's be real, man. At the end of the day, people don't go to work because they like going to work and they want to be at the job. People go to work because they need to survive. They need to make money to survive. All right? And in doing that, you get up, you grind it out, you work to get your little paycheck. But when you're afforded an opportunity to be a multi-millionaire, our people will do whatever it takes, man. And this is what you see. All those people I showed you in that list, what'd they do? Well, they did the unthinkable. Put that dress on, put on women's clothing. Some of them even slept with other men. And I'll tell you, that music industry, that rap industry, it's all nothing but a den of homosexuality, man. They all sleep with one another, all of them. Okay? And it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect in the will of the Most High. All right? I mean, again, being conformed to this world is only going to lead you to one conclusion, and that's death, man. You're going to die right in Babylon, by the hands of your enemy. The Lord may destroy you by the thermonuclear missiles. He may put a curse on you or put a plague upon you for your evil deeds. So, knowing that this dollar, this fiat money is coming to an end, knowing that there's going to be a financial transitioning to the digital currency, a lot of you people aren't going to be able to pass the mustard. Try to trust in this money system. And again, as I was getting into about people having to go to work and, busting their ass to make ends meet, whatever the case may be. These people truly think that this money system is going to continue forever. Because when it falls, and it's going to fall hard, a lot of you people ain't going to be able to make it to the little banks to get you a little bit of money out of there. All right? This is Sirach 12:10. It says, never trust thine enemy. Like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And at the end of the day, as it is written, we have to go to our enemies in want of all things. Now, that being the case, you use this devil for the essentials, man. You don't try to go above and beyond and put your eggs all in one basket with this devil. All right? Scriptures say use this word, but don't abuse it. And that's what a lot of our people can't understand and have no idea, because they see these actors and actresses, they see them all making money, driving around in Lamborghinis, mansions, and all this other shit. And they want it. And how influential is our people amongst our people when it comes to the rap industry, when it comes to the sporting industry, when it comes to the music industry, all in the entertainment world. All right? All these things, our people hold and gravitate to, because this is their only way to make money. Now, if these men hit that $1 billion jackpot, whatever it was, you think they'd be going around putting on dresses? Absolutely not. So therefore, this is how you know they've sold their soul. They've sold their soul, and in the midst of them selling their soul, they thought they gonna gain the whole world, but it's all coming to an end. This society is gonna collapse. The financial system is gonna collapse. The structure, the infrastructure is gonna collapse. The banks, everything's gonna go downhill, man. And these men truly think that they're gonna be protected by Esau when all hell breaks loose. I think it was Rick Ross had made a video talking about he's about to build an underground bunker. Nigga, your fat ass, you are not going to be able to, the Esau's not going to let you survive in that bunker, man. Esau's coming for everybody. And may the Lord protect the hopeful elect and all those who call upon him truly and sincerely amongst the nation of Israel. But outside of that, you people going to die a horrible death, man. I got to say it that way, but you're going to be unalived in a horrible way. So I'm going to end it right there, and Lord willing, I'll see y'all in another one. I'm going to say shalom for now.